Hi guys, welcome to another tutorial on IT.tutorials. I am Josef Botnar. I'm continuing the series of tutorials regarding to this project school registration system. This project is done using Visual C# and Microsoft SQL Server 2019. This tutorial has the goal to make the code behind these menus, teachers data, students data, fees data. And here, where is this Windows menu? This menu has another sub-menus. For example, these layouts, and after I click layouts, appear these sub-menus, tile horizontal, tile vertical, and cascade. Also, I want to make the code behind these menus, tile horizontal, which will arrange the forms horizontal. This one will arrange vertical, and the next one will arrange them in cascade. Also, I want to make a code which this menu, I mean teachers data, will be able to release the teachers data form also. Here the students data form, and the next one the fees data form. Also here in reports, I have already done the code which release these forms, teachers, students, and fees. But if you press these forms to be released, they will be released how many times you click them, and this will make a mess there inside this parent form report. So let me to launch this application to show you what I'm talking about. Yeah, click on reports, and here if I go on reports and teachers, now this form which contain this report teachers was released. But if I click again, it was released again, another one, the same form. Yeah, and this will be released as many times I press teachers submenu, as you can see. Yeah, and here now I've got about 1, 2, 3, 4 report teachers forms release. This will happen. The same will be happened if you click on students form, if you click on fees form also. Yeah, so you have here a lot of forms opened, and this will confuse the user. We have to make our application to be simple and understandable for user to manage this application. Yeah, so I have to add code to these forms, teacher, students, fees, that when I press them, the form to be released just once, not to be able to release the same form many times. All right, so I'm gonna to make the code. Please follow what I'm doing, and when I will be finished, I will give you the needed explanations about what I have done. All right, so let's start. Okay, that's all. Let's release this application. Click on reports, and here let's start with this. Click on reports, click on teachers, and again click on teachers, and as you can see there is now another form with the same name or the same report to be released. So the teachers, the report teachers wasn't released again. The same we can say about students. Yeah, as you can see, I released once. The next it won't be released. It shouldn't be released, but it was released. Let's see what is the matter here, because when I release the next one, this one shouldn't be released. So let's go to the code. There I've got a error. Yeah, let's see. All right, so this is the problem. Yeah, so you should remove this form, this class. This is the instance actually on this line, but already you declared here this field. Yeah, using this class which is related to this form. Yeah, otherwise if you use again here the class, you will make actually another instance, and this will make that form to be released again. That's why the student form was released again. Yeah, so let's see now again. So teachers, again click on teachers. As you can see, it wasn't opened again. Students, just again. Now as you can see, it's open just once. Even I clicked many times. Yeah, as you can see, it doesn't open again this form students and fees. All right, once. Let's click again. Yeah, again. So I can click as many times I want because this form fees it will not be open again. Yeah. Now if I go here on Windows layouts, I can arrange these horizontal, vertical, or in cascade. Also I can close all of them. If I go here on teachers data, click on it, this will take me straight to this data grid view related to this teachers data, and here now you can bring these records to this form teacher, and here you can make update, delete, you can enter new records, you can save them, and so on. Yeah, again reports, students data, you can do the same thing. You can bring these records here in this student form, and you can add new records, save, update, delete. Yeah, and the same for the fees. All right. Okay, so now if I go back here in reports, I click and I click again, because I closed once these reports. Here I've got this code, yeah, this method hide, which after I release the teachers data, students, or the fees data, the reports form will be closed, and that's why I was able to release again the teacher form. But now if I click again on teacher form, I can't release it again. Yeah, the students will be released once, I close it, and now again I can't release it again, the students report form. Fees, now it is released. Let's close it, and if I click again, I can't release this form fees again. Yeah, why? Because I have to make more code. I have to add code here in all of these submenus, teachers, students, and fees. Yeah, I have to trigger a form closed event. So therefore I'm going to add here this object report teachers dot, and I'm going to use this form closed event. Press plus key, yeah, and equal, and now press twice the tab key, and this will trigger this event and this method with this event form closed, and here I'm gonna to assign this object report teachers again with the null value, and I'm going to do the same for all these forms for students as well. Okay, let's see now how this works. Reports, teachers, yeah, it's opening just once, that's good. Students, it is released. I can't release it again, that is good. Fees again, good. It is released once, and I can't release it more than once. That's good. Now I close all of them, and let's see if I can release them again. Yeah, I can. So the code works, it's fine. The layouts, I can arrange the forms horizontal, vertical, and in cascade. All right, so let's talk about the code a bit. Okay, let's go here inside the code. So what I have done here, actually I declared this field and assigned it with null value. So this will make this instance of this report teachers to be released when this object is null. Yeah, and because I triggered here this event form closed, this object after we close the form will be assigned again with a null value, and in this way we are able to release it again after I close the form. But we are not able to release this form, not just this form, all these form, teachers, students, and fees for reports. We are not able to release it more than once. Yeah, because after these forms are released once, this field will not have the value null, and this will make the compiler to get in else part of this conditional structure, and will activate only the form. So that means the same form will be activated but not released again. Yeah, so this works the same for a teacher's report form, for a student report form, and for fees report forms. Yeah, all right. Okay, so here is the code to release these forms, teachers data, students data, and fees data. Yeah, I use this instance, and using this method the form will be released. In this case, this teachers data forms, and I use this hide method to hide the reports form after I release the teachers data, the student data form, and the fees data form. As you can see here, I use this visible property assigned with this value true. You can use this method if you want to release a form, not just the show method. All right, and here I use this code to arrange horizontal, here vertical, and here in cascade the forms, because I use this method layout MDI, which arranges the multiple document interface child forms. Having this parameter, this enum MDI layout with this value for horizontal, this value for vertical, and this value for cascade. Also, I made here another button, close all, to close all the forms. Yeah, using this code. Actually, I declare this variable which will take over from this property, which works like a collection, because this property actually stores all the forms, and in this way using this method close, all the forms will be closed after I press this menu close all. So that's all for today. In this way this reports form works. So here actually now this reports form is finished. So you go on reports, click on teachers, and you are able to open just once these reports, yeah, regardless of how many times you will click these submenus. Students, now you, as you can see, it is open once. If you click on it again, it will not open again. The same for fees. It is opened once. You can't open it more than once. Yeah, you can press as many times you want on it, because it won't open more than once. And here you can arrange these forms horizontal, vertical, and in cascade, or you can close all of these forms. And also you have a link direct to teachers data, yeah, or students data and fees data. I have done this link straight to these forms because in a future tutorial I want to make here a button called Excel export, and the code behind this button will make an export of all this data, either for teachers, students, or fees, to a Excel worksheet. Alright, thank you for watching this video tutorial. See you next time. Bye bye.